Welcome to the HR L&D Podcast Bite-Sized, the show that explores the latest trends and insights impacting people-centric leaders, human resources professionals, and learning and development specialists. With me, your host, Nick Day. These are short snippets from my main podcast show that feature expert guests sharing their knowledge and experiences to help you stay up to date with the latest best practices and strategies impacting the future world of work. Remember, if you need support recruiting talent for your HR business, please do get in touch with myself or any of my wonderful experienced recruitment colleagues at jgarecruitment.com. But for now, sit back, grab your favourite beverage, and let's get started with today's bite-sized episode.
You wrote an article on Medium titled How to Advance and Enhance Your Career When Working Remotely. Now, this is a challenge. I've had a lot of HR professionals come to me with, I've had good conversations with Nick, and I'm not in view anymore. How do they know what I'm doing? The trust question comes up a lot more. So I'm going to ask you as the expert here, and it's a brilliant article, so do give it a read. I'll say the link in the show notes. But can you tell me more about what the challenges are for HR professionals who are working remotely and how they can overcome them to still, going back to that advancing career section, still advance themselves within a business?
Yeah, I think the big challenge is the same as the challenge that there is in a normal working environment. It's just amplified, right? So it becomes much more of a problem. And that problem is not taking personal ownership for your career advancement, right? So we have something that we call in CareerPoint the 3-step plan for guaranteed career success.
Okay, do tell.
This was mentioned in the article. And it's interesting to think about like where this breaks down, right? So when you hear it, your reaction is going to be, well, that's obvious. But if you flip it around and think, well, how many people actually do this? You're going to have a very different answer, right? So you're going to say it's obvious, but no one does it. So 3-step plan for guaranteed career success. You ready?
Go for it. Pens at the ready,
Okay.
everyone. If not, you can record back at this section. Go for it.
Step 1, tell your boss that you want to advance in your career, right? Step 2, ask them what you need to do to advance in your career. Step 3, do it.
There you go.
Right?
If you didn't quite get all that, you can rewind that section and play that little bit back.
It's guaranteed to work, right?
Yeah.
But where does it go wrong? It goes wrong at the easiest part, which is step 1. So, And here's the best evidence for this. I ran a company for 17 years and I wrote a book about career advancement that all of my employees at least claimed to have read. And how many people tried this? How many people came to me and told me that they wanted to advance in their career and asked me what they had to do and then did it? Not very many.
I hope you enjoyed today's bite-sized edition of the HR L&D Podcast. Remember to subscribe to the show, share it with all of your HR colleagues and friends, and why not also check out some of our previous episodes for more golden nuggets that may just help you along in your own people career journey. For now, I'm Nick Day, and you've been listening to the HR L&D Podcast Bite-Sized.